What is going on, guys? Anthony back here today with another video, and for today's video I'm going to be telling you guys some tips on how to get through online school. Now, with recent events, a lot of people are being forced to do online school, Zoom classes, or just everything that is now online. I know some things have eased up and maybe some people are actually attending the actual school in person, but a lot of people are still stuck inside and people may be struggling with this online school stuff. I've actually been doing online school for a little bit now, way before this pandemic stuff even happened. I think I have some useful tips that can really help anyone. I want to share that with you guys, and let's get right into it. Now, first off, obviously this is a rule that can go, it just applies to everything, you know, it applied to whether or not you were actually going to the school in person, but I think it really applies when you're online school. First one is discipline. You need it for online school. You need to set a certain time for yourself. You need to dedicate yourself at certain points to do it. Obviously in school it can be a lot easier to remember things and do this and that, because every day you might have a teacher saying, do this, don't forget about this, don't forget about this. And it's very easy to forget a lot of things when you're in online school because no one is there physically telling you the things that you have to do. It's very hard to do for some people and it's very easy to do for some people. Some people really work better when someone is actually there in front of their face telling them what to do. Pretty much throughout this whole video, it's just discipline. Now, number two, again, goes with the same discipline type of thing, and I mentioned it just briefly a bit ago. It is scheduling properly. Now, if you're a person that is constantly doing things, I know sports are coming back into play, and I know if you have practice, you have work, you have family, you have things like that, you need, again, this is where discipline comes in. You need to set yourself a certain time to sit down and really do your work. Make sure you get everything done. Make sure everything's okay. So again, scheduling properly is definitely something you should be doing. It'll help a lot. So set a day, set a time, and you should be good. And obviously, when you set time for yourself, the more time you have, the less stress you will have. You set the time for yourself, you're gonna have a lot more time to do it. You give yourself some time to do that assignment or whatever you have to do, you'll have less stress. I get it, if you have work, if you have practice or whatever, you may get caught up in those, and you know, you may forget you have an assignment due and you're gonna be stressing over. So just really take that into consideration, really schedule properly. So that's definitely number two. So now you're doing the online school stuff, right? You're in the comfort of your own home. Most people are. You get to relax. Very easy to get distracted. Very easy to do whatever. You know, if you're not on the Zoom call and the teacher isn't looking at you, it's very easy to, you know, fall in the trap of your phone or open a new browser on the laptop and do something else. And it's very easy to get very comfy. I think it's very important to be as comfortable as you can be while you're doing work, but again, not too comfy. And I know this may not seem like a big deal, but for me, when I first started online school, I was like, I get to just wake up and just lay in my bed and do work. Like, it's that easy. I had to literally make myself uncomfortable in certain situations. I would sit up in a chair on my desk, or I just sit up on my bed, you know, probably, you know, put my phone a little further away from me, just something like that to really focus on what I have to do. It's very easy to get distracted in all of this. For some people, even like myself, I can get very distracted very easily. I'm not saying to, you know, sit on concrete and, you know, do whatever to make yourself completely uncomfortable. Obviously, you're at home, you have that luxury of being at home, and you can work on your bed or whatever, but just don't be all snuggled up in your furry ass blanket and be laying down and trying to do an assignment. So I've pretty much given you guys 3 things that all revolve around the same thing, which is discipline. That's literally all it is. That's literally all online school is. It's just disciplining yourself, telling yourself to do things at a certain time or a certain day. Take advantage of the fact that this is going, you know, this goes at your own pace with depending on the way your classes or whatever, but it goes at a certain pace, you know, so take advantage of that, because sometimes in school, in person, things can seem very rushed, or things can even be really slow, you know, so take advantage that this can be at your pace. Enjoy it. I mean, I personally feel like it's gonna be like this for a while. You know, we're gonna be in online school for a little bit longer. Use it to your advantage while you can. So now I think the final tip that everyone should kind of know, and I feel like a lot of people don't really know this, but it's know the type of student you are. Know if you're a visual learner, or if you're someone that gets it on the spot and that can just read something and really get it. If you know you need things, you know, to be shown to you like that, you know, I'm a visual learner. Like, you can tell me one thing, I won't get it, but when you show me, I got it hands down, it's fine. So if you're a visual learner and you're really struggling with this, because I've struggled with it also, you kind of have to put in that little extra effort. Maybe the professor may provide you videos or things like that, but definitely you're gonna have to take time and go out of your way a little to search YouTube videos on how to do this. Like if it's math, you know, look at people actually doing the equation or how to do those equations and things like that, you know? Just know the type of student you are. If you get it like that, congrats to you. I wish I was like you. But if you're a visual learner, definitely, you know, look up videos, look at whatever you need to look at. You'll have the time to do it, like I said, if you schedule properly and you have discipline. That's pretty much all the tips that I have. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed and took something out of today's video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace out.